Let us name this organic compound structure step by step. First, identify and name the parent chain. Parent chain is the longest continuous carbon chain, and also identify the number of bonds present in the parent chain. We have in here, parent chain again is the longest, so we have to count the number of carbons. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 carbons present. And also we have to identify the number of bonds, so it has single bond. With here, again, 9 carbons means the prefix would be non. So, and also we have single bond, which is under alkane with suffix of -ane. So we have the parent chain with the name of nonane. Next is identify the substituent with locants. Substituents are attached to the parent chain. It means they are not included in the name of the parent chain, so that is why they are substituents. And locants are the numbers that define the positions of the substituents. Here we have methyl and ethyl. So this is the methyl, which has 1 carbon, and another methyl with 1 carbon, and ethyl has 2 carbons. To identify the alkyl group, we have the formula CnH2n plus 1. Next is number the carbons in the parent chain that will give the lowest possible numbers of locants of substituents. Here, we can identify and start to number this parent chain from right, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because if we count from the right, it will give the lowest possible number. So to identify the locant of methyl, we have 3 and 5. And since they are 2 methyls, that is why we have the prefix di. We have 3,5-dimethyl. Next substituent would be the ethyl. So again, let us count if in which carbon is ethyl is attached. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ethyl is attached at the 4th carbon, so its locant is 4 and the substituent is ethyl. So it will be 4-ethyl. This time, let us combine the one name with parent names and substituent with their locants. So remember, locant and then the prefix if it is available, and then the substituent, and then the parent name and the suffix. So just remember LPS2, because P for prefix, S for substituent, and another P for parent, and another S for suffix. In combining them, it has to be in alphabetical order for substituent, excluding its own prefix. So let us combine them now. We have in here alphabetical, so E comes first before M. So it would be 4-ethyl, 3,5-dimethyl, and we don't include the prefix when it comes in alphabetical order. So we have 4-ethyl, 3,5-dimethyl, and then adding the parent name, which is the nonane. So in separating number and letters, we use the dash, and in separating number from number, we use comma. And then for letters, it will be just no space for it. So again, we have 4-ethyl, this is the 4-ethyl, and then 3,5-dimethyl, this is the 3, and 5-dimethyl, and the parent chain, it is nonane. Let us name the next structure. Again, identify and name the parent chain. So again, parent chain is the longest continuous carbon chain, and we have to identify the number of bonds present in the parent chain. Here, let us count the number of carbons in the parent chain or the continuous carbon chain. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So hex for parent chain with 6 carbons, that is the prefix of it, and then the suffix of the parent name is ane because it is for alkane, which has single bond. So the parent name of the continuous carbon chain or the parent chain is hexane. Next is identify the substituent with locants. So substituent are attached to the parent chain, and locants are numbers that define the positions of the substituent. The substituent present in the structure would be chlorine, And if it would be a substituent, it would be called as chloro. And then we have another here which is methyl. So chlorine or the chloro is the halogen, so as chlorine. The other halogens that could be used in organic compound such as the fluorine, which is fluoro, chlorine as chloro, bromine as bromo, and iodine as iodo. In this example of structure, we have chlorine, so the name of it as substituent, it is chloro. And again, alkyl group, we have methyl because it has one carbon with the formula of CN, H2N plus 1. Next is number the carbons in the parent chain that will give the lowest possible numbers of locants of substituent. This time we will be numbering the structure from left. So we will be numbering it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is why the chloro is located at the second carbon. So it is 2 chloro. The locant is 2, chloro is the substituent. Next would be the methyl. So methyl is located at first, second, third carbon. So locant is 3 and then methyl is the substituent. This time let us combine them. So again we have locant and then if prefix is just available if, and then we have substituent, the parent and the suffix. Alphabetical order for substituent excluding its own prefix. We have in here alphabetical order of substituent, so chloro comes first before methyl. We have 2 chloro, 3 methyl, and then hexane. So this time you can practice this structure. You can pause for a while and try to answer on your own. This is the answer from the practice structure. So if you have questions, kindly comment down below your questions and I will answer.